Hello everyone, my name is Jeff Subi from Uganda. I own a company of video and photography called Expo Imaging. I am very passionate about sharing, volunteering. I like so much teaching people about what I know. Yeah, about Expo Imaging. Expo Imaging is a video and photography company. I started working on as Expo Imaging some years back. Around 2014 is when I first registered Expo Imaging. But before that, I was working as a sole individual doing photography. In 2014, I realized that in order to get good business and bigger projects, I need to register my company. So I fully registered in 2014. Then I was doing more of wedding photography because I liked photography so much. And after that, I realized that to get more business, because I got a taste of doing documentaries with my friends. Some friends of mine used to take me to take pictures for them in different documentary projects. And I became so interested, and I realized that if I went in for video, it would also improve on my business. Even before that, I really had a passion for short videos. These guys used to do amazing videos. I liked them, but I didn't have the skills, and my interest was so much with photography only. But later I realized that to grow my business and to grow that inner passion in me about short films, I need to also drive Expo Imaging into that. Yeah. Design Exchange, about how do we meet and how do I come to be part of this. First, there's a friend of mine called Joanne Nalbega. She's working on mosquito repellent and a brand name Euganics. And I think Design Exchange is also here working with her. So she called me. I know her personally. I've helped her work on Euganics in a few areas. She called me, like, Jeff, there are these people, they are doing film. That's how she mentioned it. And they asked me to find a local person who does the same that can help work with them so that they can help me get, some solutions about the filming. I said, how does that work? I'm a business, and you want me to work with some people. Like, okay. I'll go for it. I told her, when are they coming? She said, let me get you in contact with them. You ask as many questions as you want. And I met Julie online. We spoke. And also in the background, there was Thomas. Yeah, for me, it was a go. I accepted instantly. Like love at first sight. That's what happened. Yeah, so I was like, yeah, but inside me, there was this conflicting information. Like, yeah, I'm a video guy, and these people asking me to offer my services to another company, to entrepreneurs, but these would be my clients. But I was like, it's okay. It's an exchange, and I think it's good to join and have a network. Then I met Julie and Thomas last week. It was amazing. It's been very, very beautiful time with you guys. I've really found myself creating a lot of time for this. I don't know how this happens, but inside me, there's a drive that wants to be part of this more and more. And I've noted a few things. My understanding about, first I will begin with my understanding about Design Exchange. This is how I feel about Design Exchange. First, I feel it's a very beautiful model. Having worked with an NGO, where you of course, they do almost the similar things, training people, helping them achieve what they need to. Design Exchange is a different model because it is focused on practical ways of delivering the services. If you come and you teach me how to make a short video for my organization, yet I could have paid lots of money for this, but here you come and teach me on how to do it. I think it's very important. It's very, very important. And you bring professionals to help. I am very willing as Jeff. I'm so much willing to participate into this. I've liked the training we had at Choose Cafe I really, I was impressed when you guys commented, even Ian, that my training was good, and I really like it. It has given me confidence to do this more and more. The whole experience working with an international professional in video, yet I am a photographer. It's a very, very beautiful experience. In a short time, I've managed to learn a lot from Ian and gained confidence that my choice of doing video myself or learning video myself is going to work for me. I was able to ask many questions from Ian, and he was also able to ask a lot of questions from me. It was amazing that I knew a lot about video, though I think I'm an amateur, but I knew about a lot about video. I got to have a look at really professional equipment like the stabilizer. I was just seeing it, online, but I got to use it myself, and he was very okay teaching me. Any question you ask, he replies, and he says, "You can ask me more." And I was also glad to teach him about, the local setting of things, the way we do things here. I was really, really happy. And thank you very much, Design Exchange, for the opportunity that you gave me to train those individuals from the different startups. I also gained more confidence that I can teach people, and I'm willing to do more of this. And I think Design Exchange, we're going to do more of this. Yeah, we need to train people. I was happy to see Ian, shocked that I had more information about. I could really teach people. He was like, "Wow, you did very well." I didn't have any experience about teaching. I'm like, "Wow, I'm an amateur and I know how to teach people." It's good. It's good. I think Design Exchange is presenting an opportunity for me to learn more things, not only focused on one thing, but I get to learn a number of things like script writing. We just hear about these things, but here you are. You're making me experience it, be part of it. It makes everything feel very easy, and it gains a confidence that we can do this. Even if you're just a photographer, you can know more about other things like a video, script writing, directing, operating different equipment. Like I didn't know a simple phone stabilizer, but I was really happy when Julie was teaching me how to just use a stabilizer, and I felt like, I know this. But when you hold it, there are terms and conditions, there are better ways to use it. Then another thing was that I was able to go with you guys at a certain hotel in Mukono and shoot product video. I do product photography, but here I was doing product video for the organics. I learned that there are many skills I learned from Ian. Like if you're shooting a product, it has to really look good. I learned how to position light. That backlight, it's really amazing. It was a beautiful shot, and I've really kept much in my mind. Also, Ian taught me how to do time lapse. I was just hearing about them, and I'm really, really happy that I'm going to do the time lapse on my own this time. Yeah, you can hear about something and you don't get a chance to do it, but Design Exchange has given me a chance personally to do things practically. And I'm telling you guys, I am going to start on the videos. I'm going to start right away. Yeah, and my first project is going to be time-lapse. And I can't wait to share this with you guys and Ian. On the third day of my experience on Design Exchange team, we went to PG Sina and we did a video for Chafe Coffee. I remember Julie, when we went to was it some kind of the garden where they're growing their coffee from. Julie told me, "Jeff, actually, take on an interview for this one. I also take this one." I'm like, this is the time now I'm handling video by myself. I set up the sound, I set up the camera on my own, and you may not feel the way I feel now about what I did. Like I took on a whole project by myself. it's like you pushed me, because all along that what was happening was like, I have guys work on that. Me, I just supervise, because I know I don't know video. Let me let the professionals do it. But I shot the video. You encouraged me to do the video, and I'm going to try and edit this myself. Yeah, like I said, my perception about Design Exchange, and one thing I've liked about Design Exchange, is the practicability. It's hands-on. Instead of having workshops and training people and doing things, then we walk away, this is practical. I got the skills. You helped me implement the skills when I shot the Chaffee coffee by myself, without even the guidance of Ian, because I remember Ian was handling another task, and I went with Julie, and I was doing this interview for Chaffee coffee, like a whole project by myself. Actually, I'm really, I'm feeling that that's something I need to work on and complete it. I felt very, empowered. I am, it's gained my confidence that I can do video. It's beautiful, and I believe such skills should be extended more, rather than just talking to people and walk away, but have people do what you've trained them. Those skills I got from the first training, and from the communication, the sharing we've had with a professional videographer, that is Ian, and the encouragement from Julia and Tom. I patched up all that when I was doing that. I was confident enough. So I think, I believe this should continue like that. Because look at the situation where you are in the US, the professional guy has gone, the video guy has gone, and Design Exchange does not, the team does not need to move everywhere anytime. They can have us, like the local people, to do some work on our own, then we share the information. You get? You don't need to travel all the way to come and supervise this. You've equipped him with the skills. I have the ideas, I have the confidence. I can go shoot, and we can multiply so quickly. Yeah, than having ourselves, tied to just one particular individual or a different few people. Yeah, my suggestions are about Design Exchange. First, I'll begin with the positive bit I've seen. The practicals must continue. The hands-on skills must continue. I have an experience working with the young people here in Uganda. These young people don't need speeches. These young people need hands-on skills, because the education alone is not enough anymore. There are many graduates in Uganda, but they don't have jobs, simply because what they've learned from the universities is theory. But do you know that if someone just gets these skills, video recording and photography, probably graphics designing, web designing, they can earn a living? So this is very important from Design Exchange. This makes a lot of sense for me, and the experience I have around the youth. This will help. This will also help the startups, because many youth are the ones that are into these startups. I think you've experienced that. Many youth are the ones within these startups. So when I say youth, I mean everything that is concerned with the youth. And the other thing is that the experience to work with a professional guy from New York. Come on, I never thought of that. I've seen one successful friend of mine. He's called Isaac Oboth. He's all over. He's now in Mauritius. He relocated because he worked with professionals from a different country. I remember seeing him visit Hollywood, but now he relocated to Mauritius, and he's shooting permanently with Mauritius government. So I believe that came from an exchange. There was an exchange somewhere which exposed him. So this Design Exchange model has exposed me now. Now I know Ian, we are in touch. So he has given me a lot of solutions on different things. I've inquired about different lenses, different cameras, on how to achieve or attain different equipment. He has made it easy for me. Then the other thing is that the volunteerism. The volunteerism aspect is a very important thing. Every human being should be able to help out at a moment. It is very important. I'm passionate about it, and I'll always encourage people to do that. I came into this collaboration with the fear that, I'm going to teach people on how to do what I do for a living. But I'm okay. I'm willing to do that. Yeah, because I know at the end of the day, I'll achieve no matter what. Because for me, I believe that networking is very good. I will achieve somehow. Yeah, rather than just looking at only myself, only my business, let me share the skills with different people. That is also beautiful of the exchange program. First, I think with Design Exchange, we need to really, because I know we're just starting, but we need to know exactly who do we need to have on board and who's going to do what. We need to find out how can we coexist. You have come to me, I'm doing video and photography services for a living. You've asked me to volunteer these services to a different, who would be a potential client to me. How do you convince me that this is healthy? So we need to find out more of that. How do I benefit? I'll be open about this. How do I benefit from this collaboration? Personally, I have already benefited, but I'm asking on behalf of the rest of the people we need to bring on board. It may not only be a video company like me, but other individuals. How do they benefit from what? From the collaboration. I'll be able to tell you the benefits. I've told you the benefits already, but I'm thinking out loud for almost everyone. Yeah. I think it is good. Like now, there's you told me that there's a team in the US that does marketing communication. Yeah, it would be good also to meet with them physically. Like I brought Jessica, who's helping me in marketing, to meet you guys because I know she can pick a lot from you. Yeah, I'm not keeping it to myself. I cannot know all the information. Then I say, okay, I'll come and share with you guys. No, this is a practical model. That's why I brought her on board, so that she practically meets you. So that also that meeting is also important. Then I'm a little worried about sustainability. How are we going to maintain this? Because we are at this level, we are giving free services. I think you should think of something, of a situation where we get an income. I know there's you're looking at donation, but you cannot only. I think we cannot only concentrate on the donations. We can have this exchange as a business, for sustainability, because it involves a lot of expensive equipment. You cannot get all that for free. These things are very expensive, and you're saving a lot of money. You're helping these startups to save a lot of money. So they should be able to contribute something little. And I don't like giving entirely free things to people because people will never understand the value. But the beauty about this is that you involve them. We involve these entrepreneurs into this. They also record the videos. That's also good. But they should also be able to pay for some of this. Because me as a video guy, as a person who does video and photography, I know how much this can take. If it's just one camera can cost a lot of money. These equipments cost a lot of money. You're risking them, but so you need to really have like a backup plan. These guys must be able to contribute, and I think they will be able to contribute some money to the sustainability of this. And another thing is that it would be good if, let me give an example of me, Expo Imaging, to travel to another country to do these services. I know Uganda, I know much about Uganda, but if I travel to another country, I get a different experience. And I think Ian has a lot to tell about filming in Uganda. He's been filming in New York, and he has gone also around a few different countries in Africa, but does not give the same feel as Uganda. It's never the same. I saw him really getting very dirty, and yeah, that's it. That's what it takes. Stand under scorching sun. It's not too much, but it's not normal for him, I know. But yeah, that's it. And I saw him really into this. He was into the shooting. So I want to get the same experience when I go to it. How does it feel shooting from a different country? I need to learn how to approach different people for interviews, for anything in different countries. Because here, I can convince people, I can bypass, but how does it feel? And I also want to be international, just like him. Yeah. Then the other thing is to improve on is that Design Exchange, we must have a follow-up plan. You guys are going to go back today. What next? I don't want you guys to stop there. Yeah, I gave this my time. I gave it my passion. I just don't want to to lose communication. I know we shall talk, but I want us to come here and help more people, or go to another country and help more people. I want to be part of the team. As a pioneer, I really want this to grow. I want to see this go, further. I know you guys are still testing this, but yeah, that is, I think we can have more feedback about this. Like even my Jessica, who's helping me in communications at Expo, she was suggesting, is it okay for a local to be part of the managing team for the social media platform? She's really passionate about it. How are you guys ready to have her on board to contribute? I know you have a communications person, but how can Jessica also be practically, involved? She wants to see a post from Uganda about Design Exchange, which is an international, project. Yeah, that's how people want to feel. People want to see themselves do things. How are we ready to have people do these things? I know we have the professionals, but how do we also encourage these other people, the amateurs, into doing this? How do we give them a platform? How do we get them on board? Lots of questions about that. Because this is about empowering everyone. Even you yourself, Julie, you would wish to be empowered, into this. Yeah. How can Expo Imaging coexist with Design Exchange? Was that the question? Yeah. So I was just.
How do you want it to be, right?
This is how I feel it should be. First, I'll go back a little bit. I am offering the services I do for a living. I'm volunteering the same services. How do I get to sustain this relationship with Design Exchange? I think there should be some small income for Expo Imaging also. As Design Exchange is also trying to get income, Expo Imaging must be also able to get income. Yeah, I mean, like I left office, I was with you for a couple of days, I traveled. Yes, you facilitated a number of points, but you don't know where I came from to reach you before we started everything and what I went through. I'm not saying it's a lot, but there is also that cost. So I would wish to leave my office to come also to contribute to a benefit to the company, to Expo Imaging. Yeah, there can be a small income. I think here we at Design Exchange, we should work on how do we facilitate more, not only in terms of transport, meals, but how do we facilitate the sustainability of this relationship. Yeah. And another thing, Design Exchange can be a link to companies like Expo Imaging. I'm using Expo Imaging because we've not met very many people yet, but it could be a link to different clients. You can recommend Expo Imaging. There are a number of people, there are a number of NGOs, by the way, companies that are looking for such services. Let's say UN, in case they want a project to be done in Uganda, let Design Exchange be the link. Let's look out for those opportunities for these. If you give me a job like that, if you help me get a project like that, believe me, I'll come and offer more and more services. I'll be feeling okay to go and train with you in different places. I can also facilitate an air ticket to the US on my own because Design Exchange has helped me get projects, and I've gotten money from that. Why wouldn't I give back? I can buy my own air ticket, come to the US, also do learning or teaching or participating, even contributing to the growth of Design Exchange. Yeah, I think, I don't know whether I brought that clearly, that we should, as Design Exchange, we can involve more, we can also include, we can also task ourselves to looking for clients and recommending, because you've seen Expo Imaging's work, you've seen what is done at Cafe Coffee. You can recommend buyers to Joanne to buy the organic soap. That's what I mean. Yeah, let us have also that particular task worked on. Yeah. You don't need to pay. How do we make the network Design Exchange is providing? How do we make it stronger? Yeah, first, I'll echo a few things that we've shared in the discussion. The website. It's very important for Design Exchange to have a website. I've seen today morning I had a chance to look at the Facebook page. I saw that we have Design Exchange has a few followers, but one post has been viewed by 1,000, more than 1,000 people. That's very strong. That is very, very strong. How do we keep that, working for everyone? First, you need, like you shared, we have to have all the partners see those posts. They share them. Because if you share a post that involves design, involves Expo, I'll also share the same. I'll be glad to share the same. But there should be someone, like you've realized there's a weakness with some organization in social media platform, how to utilize it very well. There should be a way of communicating that, hey guys, I have shared this. Can you also share more of it? You shared a post that involved Expo imaging, but I just saw it today morning. Yet it was there, I think yesterday, but one or yesterday. But how do I get to know? Because some of us are weak. We don't even, we only check for a few minutes and we are off. But I've learned that also, you share that we can connect Instagram to Facebook. We can have more of hashtags, it moves a lot. It moves a lot. And actually, such information also needs to be shared with some of us. Then the other thing is that for this network to be sustainable, Design Exchange must get a website. On that website, like it was recommended by you, we have pages for different partners. I'll be very happy to share that website with different people because I know I'm a partner and I'm recognized as a partner on that website. And it gives credibility to my organization. It gives credibility to Organics. You've been practically here. You've seen how the soap is made. It's organic. So you are like the witness to the organic approach. Yeah. If people see that this is recommended by different international individuals, international bodies, why not? Why wouldn't they go for it? So it gives more business to the startups. It gives more business to Expo Imaging, and yeah. And another thing, who wouldn't want to be recognized for the services well done? Like last year, we were awarded with a certificate by Global Peace Foundation for the good work in CSR, like corporate social responsibility. We have a certificate as Expo Imaging. We got from Global Peace because we have helped out on different projects. We have helped them get beautiful pictures almost for free, and they were happy for that contribution from Expo Imaging. We can also think of actually Design Exchange. We can also think of awarding or recognizing the different participants, the different volunteers. Yeah, I'll leave that. Yeah, but even a certificate is enough. Even just even the recommendation is also good. Yeah, we can think of that. It's empowering. It's very beautiful. If you came to our office, you would see that certificate. I've put it out there. I'm very happy that someone is recognizing our efforts. So we can also recognize the efforts done by Design Exchange. Imagine Expo Imaging is really happy, and we are awarding Design Exchange as a model, a certificate. This is good. It is helping out. Yes, I'm a business, but I also have a social call I need to fulfill. So with the Expo Imaging, just know we'll be more than glad to see that this moves on, and we are looking forward to awarding you after achieving lots of after achieving with Design Exchange. We are looking forward to awarding you. Yeah, because you're helping us reach our social call. Yep. Just my final remarks about this. I really thank the Design Exchange team, because I know it's a number of people. Yes, I've met Julie and Thomas. The rest of the guys, we are just chatting online. But as a team, I really thank you very much for accepting to work with us, because you have a professional guy. Well, you would come and do it on your own, but thank you very much for this model. It has really empowered me as an individual, and I think the different startups we've met, Chafe, Coffee, Chusa, Organics, they'll be very, very glad. And I'm sure they are going to benefit from this. I saw during the first training, the first time we met, we trained people, and they were asking a lot of questions. They were seeing things as, it's been this easy all along. So I think it's a very, very good approach. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity, and I'm willing to work with you for more and more. And please, when you go back, don't just sit, think more about this, and we're waiting to see you here again. We can also take this to, I know there's a how do I call it? There's a plan to take it to more other countries, and if you keep it at an international level, it's also good. We have exchange from different countries. I have happened to attend an exchange with there were a team of Korean students visiting Africa, and I happened to be part of this exchange for 3 times. I can tell you the cultures were totally different, but we were able to find a coexisting, point. And it was amazing to learn from different cultures. The Korean culture is really a little bit tense, but we were able to live with these people and understand them. They also understood us, the African culture in general. And it's amazing. I think, Julie, you've also learned that Uganda is not like any other country out there. Yeah, when you get that experience of learning, how things work in different countries. I know you have a lot of experience moving around different countries. I'd like also to have the same experience. I'm a traveler. I like traveling. I have no problem traveling. Yeah, I remember some time back I traveled a lot, but I'm happy to do more of that. Then the other thing is that thank you very much, everyone out there. I know you guys are supporting those who were not able to make it to Uganda, and yeah, we shall meet. This is a very beautiful place. Uganda is a great place. I'm sure, Julie, you can testify to that. I've seen you really very happy about and amazed about different things, different forums where we met. You were, yeah, and I know. And I'm really, really shocked that Ian knows a lot of stuff here. He can tell you can go this, take this direction, like, wow. It's as if he's born here. Yeah, that's the exchange. Because he was here some time back, he got to know about this. Let other people get to know. Exposure is very important for the people here, the young people. We need to expose them. You can never tell that something is wrong or right until you get a view from a different person, or a view from a different person in a different country. My first traveling outside Uganda, I went to Kenya, just nearby. I was shocked that things are different in just a neighborhood. I also traveled to Philippines. It was still a shock that things are happening. All along I was in this cocoon in Uganda, just kept there. But believe me, I became open-minded. I've learned to approach internationally, to relate internationally. And I think design exchange, this is what we are working on. We expose. When you expose these young people to different things, they will learn and their mindset will change. And that's the best thing to do, change their mindset. Thank you.